Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the fourth and final Odin Esports Week 7 series. We have a Glasir matchup with Seattle versus Houston once again for the third time tonight, joined by DMZ.
Oh, that did not come through. All right, good start. So, yeah, Seattle Houston, very interesting matchup. I mean, throughout the whole stream, we didn't even know if we were going to have these two teams, but very excited to have these two teams. Now, one thing to note is Houston at a bit of a disadvantage, you could say, using two Bifrost players to even get this series out and going. With Seattle, I believe, full Glasir lineup, very confident, and probably a bit cold, but nothing too dangerous.
Well, that is if that is if Seattle that is if Seattle gets into the match.
Hopefully, I mean, Houston did all they could to make this come back, and I can understand why Seattle would be a bit iffy on this series. I mean, thinking they had no series tonight, and then all of a sudden finding out, hey, we can field three. Houston.
Right. Little last second adjustment, but should be fine. And okay, here we go. Now they're here.
All right, now we can get this series going as soon as these players join the team.
Yep. Should be a very entertaining match. I think um I don't think it was last stream. The last stream that Seattle played on, which would have been okay, last week. Wait, that doesn't sound right.
I
Oh
we'll
no, it
start
was
it.
week 4. Week 4. Seattle did end up losing to San Francisco. Yeah. And so holy,
A pinch from Houston. Yeah.
well, what a start. Um, Zeb gets a good 50. Azarel will take control of this. Never mind, he is demoed. Moondog gets the demo on him. And the injector will clear it away.
Yeah, already this game's got me interested. I mean that defensive pinch almost working out for Houston very well, but nothing too interesting besides that nice little bump on Seattle.
Right, and it really would be a wake-up call for Seattle if they're 0-2 on stream, losing to San Francisco.
Pastor
Oh,
just
I guess they played on stream last week too.
uh, Pastor
So
just
I'm not sure that.
taking that solo, taking it to the corner and finishing all together.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the outcome of the week 6 matchup, but it really would be something if they lost to a team with two Bifrost players playing, and not even their full lineup. And DeReeves putting in the second goal for Seattle here.
Yeah, Moondog doing all he could to get that ball middle, and Reeves just being there to be the cleanup man.
Right, and so let's see. Yeah, Seattle only 3 points behind Houston, and Houston is second in their conference, fighting for a playoff spot, which I think they would be third seed. So,
Yeah, if Seattle can pull this series tight, get it going, and potentially bring out the sweep, then that means they're tied, which could really change up the playoff picture.
yeah, that would be Seattle's goal, right? 3-0 sweep. Because just one game, giving Houston one game would mean that they wouldn't be tied and Houston would be still one ahead. So,
Uh, every game counts in this league. Which to some may be a bit threatening, but for these teams, everyone knows what they're doing. Everyone has that goal in mind, and just brings it home every week if they can.
which I really just remembered. that Odin isn't making people play all 5 games.
5 games? No. Oh, yeah. We are best of fiving. We're talking about games, right? Like series.
Like
Games?
so they would run best of 5 series for the games, but they would make teams play like all 5 games.
Yeah. This season, they definitely changed it up. Personally, I love this best of 5 series. It gives a bit more stress, but it's, in my opinion, a lot easier to follow.
Yep. So, I mean, that it really allows teams a bigger chance if they play all 5 games. It allows teams to get the pride of a 5-0, but it also gives teams that are the opposing end of like a sweep. They lost 3-0, then they still have the chance to like gain 2 points in the final 2 games or something. Like,
Yeah, and nobody really wants to be in that position on the losing end of a 5-0, and I could feel the pain to the newer players with the with the feeling of everyone knowing you were 5-0'd.
right.
I mean, 3-0 is bad enough to some, but a 5 would just be somewhat demoralizing.
Mhm. And right now, still 2-0 and okay, never mind, 3-0.
Out of nowhere, just Pastor jumping up, hitting that ball, and making it count. I mean, this is really the threat of just getting the ball on target. Either make the defense scramble or, as you can see, get a free goal.
Right, and so for game 1, 3-0, the Reefs couldn't get the double tap they wanted.
Houston still looking like they're getting a bit warm. I mean, rightfully so, playing 2 players from a lower league that they possibly haven't really played with at all.
Right, Glasir is difficult. I remember I used to have to sub in Glasir matches, and it is just a completely different environment than Bifrost.
Yeah, for sure, and especially with the prizes for the season that nobody really mentions. I mean, cash prize on the line, so definitely everyone's stepping up a bit more to hopefully get there.
Right. It's 200 for Bifrost and 300.
For Glasir, I believe so.
Yeah. So.
Seattle just taking this game 1 4-0 to Houston. I
Yeah.
feel Houston definitely could make some improvements and at least get some goals on. But mainly it's just getting rotation, getting touches, and just all together playing as a team and bringing it home.
Yeah, I feel like I think I'm gonna have to go with Seattle 3-0ing, in
Yeah,
my opinion.
I agree with that. I mean, not just because Houston sadly has to, not sadly, unfortunately, has to play a suboptimal roster. I don't want to sound like I'm trying to say that like Bifrost players are bad, but like going against a team like Seattle have played all season. I mean, you got Utah plus Pastor. Um, go Utah still, if some of you get that. Um, but this is a squad that has definitely played together a lot more, and I feel could for sure take this 3-0.
Right. I mean, like this team, you're going against. Well, first of all, you're going against a full Glacier team with 2 Bifrost players. That's already a challenge in itself. You have like C3 plus, and then 2. Like they're both under C2. I'm pretty sure injected, and so I think they're both C1s. So no offense, but so and then you play a team that has chemistry that's been building throughout the entire season, and it's just not a good It's not a good combination to be in. Not a good situation.
Well, thankfully for Houston, they can even play the series. I mean, they still have some chance to get a game or two off. With how you pronounce Israel is I don't want to butcher it. With at least one Glasir player and a pretty skilled one too. I mean, I remember watching some series where he definitely showed some good talent. Could possibly be the changing factor in this game if it got down to it, but
Yeah,
not gonna count out
Spade or not Spade. Azuro's their D spot. They still have D Wolf, Spade, and Tech, who are all very solid players. As Moondog striking first and getting the first goal in game 2 for Seattle.
Yeah, just a little out pass to Moon finishing it, and Reeves sitting AFK on the field to kind of question how was that even possible.
Yeah, and then just rotation problems from Houston. Oh no.
Ooh, almost
Oh.
another one as injected.
Almost.
A bit awkward in that goal.
Right, and that, like, same thing happened in the Colorado, oh, what's it called? The Colorado Kansas City series. Just lack of rotation led to easy goals for the other team, and oh,
Almost another one for Seattle as no one could put it in.
yeah. Almost had a chance there to make it 2-goal lead, but not quite, and we stay at 2-0. Oh, not quite able to finish it.
Yeah. Houston, at this point, I would just count on defense.
Well,
Poor
spoke a little too
timing
soon.
on that. Yeah, as a bit of a scary touch. Just leading the passer, jumping up and taking the free one.
Beautiful placement.
Yeah, Houston just if they can't get offensive pressure, just keeping Seattle's goals down. As you know, in this league we have league leaders, which and just for stats in general, just keeping their goals down looks a lot better.
Right. Does definitely bump up some of these players in the league leaderboards.
And Houston, with a bit of pressure, looking somewhat scary, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, it's only 2-0. I mean, I would have liked to see a little more scoring from the Seattle squad, but
Yeah,
looking like this one might be just a quick 3-0 series and we'll be out of it.
yeah, a little bit more stat padding from Seattle, and the series can definitely be a bit more interesting.
Right.
Seattle just showing their composure and keeping it all together.
See contention for most goals scored in a game.
Yeah. Ooh.
I think the most I've seen in a Bifrost game is Maine Boston game 2. Sorry to bring this up, Boosty, but the end game score was 9-2 in favor of Maine.
I believe I might have also been there watching that series.
Oh, I think you might have watched
Oh,
the
Rule
stream
1.
on it.
Yes, and
Yeah,
a
Maine
Rule
won
1.
it 3-1.
We have a Rule 1 in Houston. As
Oh,
it's broken
no!
up by injected.
Okay, yeah, now it's just over for Houston.
And Moondog just puts it in. You can't do that. You
Bit
can't
rough.
break up the Rule 1. Even if you're down, you can't do that, because then Moondog will just come back and take the goal.
Yup, and the curse of the Rule 1 strikes again. And Seattle goes up 3-0.
That's definitely getting reported to low, dude, right there. I mean, can't have that on your record.
And Grayless
and
Phantom.
Houston.
Oh, and Zeb gets the first goal for Houston, the series.
Not sure what happened there on Seattle defense, but
Oh no, little dude was in the chat. He saw it.
I'm so sorry for your franchise. Nah, all jokes, all jokes. Yeah, Zeb just taking advantage of the defense and getting Houston a goal as Reeves almost puts that in.
Took advantage of it, but ooh, little too late though, as they're still down by 2
That
with
bump,
45 seconds left.
that bump from Houston potentially saved them from another Seattle goal.
Those scissors are out. Fair enough. And as there's less than 30 seconds remaining, Houston's still down by 2.
Ooh.
And that's past mid. Oh, unfortunate double.
Seattle just teasing this fourth goal here. Will they get it? Will they not?
Oh, come on. No one there.
Do it for Utah, boys.
And
Seattle.
Seattle will take game 2.
Yeah,
One more game.
one more game chance starting for Seattle. I mean, kind of expected the outcome. Houston does get a goal on the board, so at least it's not a complete shutout, I would
Right.
say. I
Casters are DMZ and me. That's true.
yes. But yeah, Seattle just sticking to it and not going for too many risky stuff. I mean, with two Bifrost players, I know some teams tend to loosen up, and Seattle might be loose, but nothing over the top like Bravo spinning in your face and potentially hitting a nice flip reset.
Yeah, they're not gonna be like the LAM freestyle team over here.
Yeah, but Seattle just need one more game to the series.
Yeah. Far says we sound defeated.
Yeah, I mean, personally, a little bit. Coming from a NCAA basketball game with a pretty much last second shot. I mean, I'm tired. I'm excited. I don't know at this point.
He doesn't know how to feel.
At this point, hopefully we see Houston just getting a bit more involved on offense. Um, staying in the game as Pastor
Oh,
puts that in for Seattle with a very nice pass from DeReeves and just slotting it in.
holy, what a pass. And Zeb got absolutely just like decimated by injected.
Yeah, and really just Seattle playing their game.
As
Not
usual.
much to it.
As it was like a couple seconds into the match and they were already up.
Yeah, Houston just. I feel if they start, quote unquote, banging the ball. I don't know. I don't know why I tried to quote that. I feel even if Houston started just nailing this ball as hard as they could be
boomer ball.
very interesting. Oh yeah. I feel definitely one of the off-season events we should hold is a boomer mode tournament with all of
Oh
the teams.
my.
Definitely spice things up.
We're just gonna have like we're gonna have a spin the wheel, right? And we're gonna spin it and it's gonna have like each mutator. And they're
Oh,
like
yeah.
choosing, it's gonna be, it'll be chaos.
Aster just not letting Houston have any fun here.
Nope.
Slots it in the left side and 2-0.
Yeah. Well, already. Okay. Moondog said no.
Yeah, going back to that boomer event, I say it would be spicy, but not as spicy as our pregame talk show, formerly known as Good Morning Odin. I don't know what's going on with it, but definitely
Good morning,
something
Odin.
I wanted to plug, um, for players interested in more of like talking about series, getting an insight into the season, as not everybody in our chat is involved in the series or the league, and yeah, especially with playoffs coming around, it could be
That's
very
just
interesting.
rude. That's just not. Oh my Dereves.
Bit of
That's just mean.
big brother bullying coming out from Seattle to bring it to 3-0.
And with 3 minutes to go, they're up 3-0.
Very nice, very nice.
Oh, I thought Zeb won gold.
Yeah. Yeah, one more thing about that Good Morning Odin is, I think I might have said this a bit farther back, but it's a bit confusing, you know. It's not pre-recorded, it's all done live, but it's done at like 6:30. I think before it was like 8
Good
something at
evening,
night.
Odin.
Named Good Morning at 8 at night.
Odin at night.
Definitely should have a forum for some new names thrown in chat.
Odin after dark.
That's a good one. But yeah, not much happening in the series. I mean, I hate to just start talking over it, but like, not really anything interesting. Is almost a double tap on their own goal.
Yeah. As a 4-0, 2 minutes to go. There was an episode of Good Morning Odin, recorded, or well, streamed just before this. So if anyone wants to go see what Good Morning Odin is like, after this stream, you can go watch the VOD and see what it's like out there, you know, in the realm of douche, grayless, and kryptonic.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe soon there will be some YouTube content, including like this series, for example, series VOD on YouTube, so you can go back at any point, watch what you want to watch, and not having to worry about these series disappearing. Seattle is just
They could wait, they could
bringing it home.
post it on YouTube?
That's up for you to find out on Odin Esports YouTube. We'll, we'll chat about this later. As Seattle
Okay.
taking the series 5-0, just doing what I believe Philly did in the first game of their series.
Yeah, they just need to let Houston score one so it can be 5-1.
Yeah,
This
If
is turning
anybody-
into pretty much just like the LAM series.
yeah. If anybody from either team is listening, tell your teams. Let Seattle get 2, Houston get 1, and then we'll clickbait it forever.
Clickbait it, yeah, dude. Clickbait is the key.
Oh yeah, especially nowadays. If you don't get that click, then
Clickbait,
you
you're not
don't
gonna
get
get
a
the clout.
Oh, yeah. Bait everyone.
Oh,
And
open it.
Houston
5-1.
scoring. Now we need Seattle to get 2 more, and this could be a series to throw all over TikTok.
Right. So, 5-1, 30 seconds ago. 6-1, 24 seconds ago.
I have a feeling someone from Seattle's got to be listening. This is nice. I like.
One more. We need a Brazil. Crazy comeback with 2 Bifrost players. Not clickbait. Yes, dude. RB, that's perfect. We need RB to
Oh,
be our department of clickbait.
in Houston,
Okay,
ruining that for
now they
Will.
need to score 2 and then get the Barca.
Oh yeah. Pastor, what a saving his teammate in chat. Ah, you'd love to see it.
Whoa. Okay, we'll see if they can pull off the Barca. Not sure if they have enough time now or not. And they might.
Oh,
Oh, Zeb is just
Zeb?
ongoing now.
Ah,
Well, head
I would have.
clickbaiter. Yeah.
Zeb,
Control.
Zeb definitely ongoing would have been a sight to see. Not because of like ruining the series, but just showing that even though they're down, they can still have some fun.
They need one more. And I think. Oh, down?
Oh, and Zeb.
No.
Not
Unfortunate.
quite.
One more second. But that will conclude the final series of the night. Seattle taking it in dominating fashion 3-0. Um, with game 3 being a 7-2.
Kind of how we expected that series to go over. Um, no offense to Houston, but just not even like knowing if we were going to have this series. Kind of thankful we did have this series just for something. But
Yeah.
GG to Houston.
And that is it. This will conclude our Odin Week 7 stream games for the week. We thank you all for coming out, and we are signing off.
See ya.